Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and do the math page for Thursday, April 30th. This is lesson 5.8 and it says Math Boxes Preview for Unit 6. Okay. In the first math box, they want us to write each number in expanded form. Now, all of these numbers are two-digit numbers. So when they mean expanded form, they want us to write our tens plus our ones, okay? Now, if they were three-digit numbers, they'd want us to do our hundreds place as well. So if we have 34, well, in my tens place, I have 3, but I'm not gonna write 3. How much is 3 tens worth? Well, I know that 3 tens are worth 30. And then when I look in my ones place, I see a 4, and I know that 4 ones are worth 4. So I'll write 30 plus 4. If you want to write a little 10, T and a 0 up at the top to stand for tens and ones. So here, let's do that one here, and we'll do this one together. So if I look, I have 6 tens. Well, I need to think about how much is 6 tens worth. Well, if I have 10, so if I have 6 sticks of 10, I would have 60, okay? And then I have 6 ones, and I know my ones is just 6. So it'll be 60 plus 6. So I want you to give the next two a try on your own, okay? So it says, what number do the base 10 blocks show? Okay, so you want to count them up and find your total, okay? Now we're going to do this one because the next part is just a little bit tricky, so I want us to make sure that we understand what we're doing. So let's go ahead and count them. I know my flats are 100, so I have 100, 200. And then these are sticks of 10, so I have 210, 220. Okay, and then I need to add all these ones. 221, 222, 223, 224, 225, 226, 227, 228, 229, 230, 231, 232. So I see 232. But now it's asking me a second part. It says, use base 10 shorthand to show the number another way. So they want me to draw the blocks again, but they want me to draw it a little bit differently, okay? Well, there's not much that I can do with my hundreds because I just have 2 hundreds. There's no trade that I can make there. I only have 2 tens, so there's not really a trade that I can make there. But what do you notice about my ones? Well, when I look at my ones, I see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is there something that I could do with some of these ones? Yeah, I could make a trade. Now, can I trade in all 12 for a stick of 10? No, because it's a stick of 10 or a long. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to circle these 10. And then I'm going to cross those out and I'm going to make that another stick of 10. So then down here, I'll rewrite it. So I've got 2 flats, so that's 200. So now I have one, oh, I had to make my shiny new stick of 10. I've got 1, 2, 3 longs. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3 longs, but I can't leave out those 2. I've still got those 2 left, so I'm going to do 1, 2 for my cube. So I have 200, 10, 20, 30, 2. Same number. I'm not changing the number at all. I'm just trading some of these in for a long to make it easier to count. Okay? So, Hannah scored 10 points. Jen scored 15 points. How many points did they score in all? Go ahead, write me a number model for that. Think about what it's asking you to do. How many points did they score in all? Number model, make sure you have a question mark somewhere in there and then solve it for your answer. Okay? How many more books were read on Saturday than on Thursday? Well, let's take a look. On Thursday, if I look at this, I'm at 1, okay? If I follow that line over there, 1 book was read, okay? Then if I look at Saturday, I follow it up, and I'm all the way up here. And when I look over, 6 books were read. So how many more books were read on Saturday than on Thursday? Give that one a try on your own, okay? Then down here at the bottom, Chad has 12 pennies. Adam has 7 pennies. How many more pennies does Chad have than Adam? Okay? So, they want you to draw a picture to show what you did to solve this problem. So draw a picture. Again, Chad has 12, Adam has 7. How many more pennies does Chad have than Adam? See if you can think of a way that you could draw a picture to show how you solve that. You can probably solve it in your head, but they want you to show it in a picture as well. So I'm going to have you go ahead, pause your video to do your work, and when you come back, we'll go over the answers. Hey guys, we're going to go over the rest of the answers. So up here we did the first two together. So for 52, I have 5 10s, which is worth 50, and 2 1s, which is worth 2. For 81, I have 8 10s, which is worth 80, and 1 1, which is worth 1. Okay, we did that whole one together. Down here we had Hannah scored 10 points, Jen scored 15. How many did they score in all? Well, in all tells me that I'm adding. So my number model is 10 plus 15 equals question mark. And when I solve that, I get 25. Now over here it said how many more books were read on Saturday than on Thursday? Well, we saw on Thursday that 1 book was read and Saturday 6 books were read. Now this one and this one are both the same, right? I have 1 here, I have 1 here, but then I need to know how many more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or if I think of it as how many more, I know that that means subtraction. So I'm going to start with my books from Saturday, and I'm going to subtract the 1 from Thursday. And what's left is how many more there were, okay? And it was 5 books. And then down here at the bottom, Chad has 12 pennies, Adam has 7. How many more pennies does Chad have than Adam? Draw a picture to show what you did to solve the problem. Well, what I did is I drew Chad's 12 pennies, right? And then I lined up Adam's 7 pennies down below that. And then I kind of drew a line to where they both had the same amount. And then the ones that Chad had more, I said, well, how many are there? Now, there are a number of different ways you could have drawn your picture a little bit differently. Maybe you drew 12 and crossed out the 7 that Adam had, and you were left with 5. But any way that you showed that the answer is 5 should probably work. So here are the answers for math on Thursday, April 30th. Good job, everyone.